Hello everyone, this is Marat, and this is a spontaneous video, personal growth, and I'm gonna make it quick. I'll call this 9.5. I don't even know what number we're on. Um, you'll see it in the title. And I was talking to a good friend of mine that I reconnected with today, and reinvigorated my love for this book, the Tao Te Ching. I have a small version of it by Stephen Mitchell. Hope I'm saying his name right. It's there's so many different versions of this book, and each one has its own beauty to it. I fell in love with this version, and I like the way it's written. But I do think that reading other versions would be great. But at the end of the day, the most important thing is the first line in this passage. The one of the most important things to understand about Tao is that you can't understand Tao. It's a paradox. You can only live it. It's very disheartening for the mind. The mind wants to understand everything, but life is so expansive, so enormous, that in order you can understand it, but not with your mind. It's like it's outside of the realm of mind and thinking, and we don't know what that is like because we live in a three-dimensional world and we think in terms of time. And so unless we find this realm of stillness that is beyond time, that I am unaware of, but for some, every now and then I'll sink into a little bit of it, like when I'm just notice myself thinking too much, I'll kind of do this thing and just settle, let my energy just, and when everything settles, I feel a lot more alive and a lot more relaxed. I can feel my body slightly vibrating. I can feel myself not trying too hard. Everything slows down, and it looks uncomfortably weird to people that, um, even to myself, because I'm like, now I realize why, when you watch Osho and he's like, he has his eyes all bulgy, and he talks super slow, and you're like, this guy's freaking nuts. No, he is fully in the moment, like sinking in, and he doesn't care what anyone thinks. He's he is just going with that flow of life, and he's not in a rush. He's sunk in to that present moment, that beautiful, restful awareness, gentle, restful, choiceless awareness. And so, in the passage, the first passage of the Tao Te Ching, it says, the Tao that can be told is not the eternal Tao. The name that can be named is not the eternal name. And Alan Watts explained this really well. And I'm probably going to make a million videos about the same concept because it is the most important concept, at least for me right now. And that is that you can't learn about the Tao. You have to experience it. It's not something you can verbalize. Most people just want a verbal understanding, a rational understanding, but Tao is not like that. You might think, well, what the hell is Tao? Like, it sounds like nothing. Exactly. Why do you think it's called Tao? Because it it doesn't want you to understand it. It doesn't want you to be able to put a picture on it, to be able to picture something. When you think Jesus, a picture comes in front of your mind. That's why Tao is called Tao, because you can't put a picture to Tao. It's just Tao. What is it? I don't know. It just is. That's the whole reason it was called Tao. And you can't explain it, and you can't travel to it. It's not something that you can like. So the Tao that can be told, explained, is not the eternal, not the real thing, and the Tao that can be traveled is also not the eternal Tao. So you can't get there by going somewhere, and you can't get there by someone telling you what it is. No amount of religious teachings, scientific teachings is ever gonna teach you, ever gonna give you the truth, because it's bigger than all of that. It's greater. You have to like jump into it, you know? You have to like explode and become light, basically. Like you have to fully embody it. You have to disappear. You can't be you anymore. You have to surrender and let it take over your life. Nobody wants to do that, right? That's why there's very few enlightened beings. Because everybody wants more, to be more of themselves, right? They want to stand out. Tao doesn't want to stand out. That's why you don't know about Tao. It doesn't stand up and claim, I have made the universe and you shall bow before me. It doesn't do that. It just does everything in the whole universe, and it slips away before it can be recognized. And it is teaching us that that is the way. That's the right way to be. It doesn't make claim to anything. No possessions. And yet it is like infinitely powerful and infinitely capable. The kind of power and intelligence and capability that cannot be fathomed. So, just wanted to share that. I hope you're having a beautiful day. Much love. Thanks for connecting with me, Josh. It's nice talking to you. And see you guys in the next one. Peace.